We are three indie game developers from Austin, Texas. We're traveling across North America, seeking out indie game developers who are mastering the craft. Along the way, we take the challenge of making indie games that explore some of the same concepts. Who are we? The artist, Diego Almazan. The programmer, Stewart. The designer, Zeb L. The challenge, to create a video game in only the time it takes to drive to their studio in a van. This is the Indie Van Game Jam.
Welcome to the Indie Van Game Jam. We had a really great visit with Kunal.
Start again.
Welcome to the Indie Van Game Jam. We're in Florida still, and we're headed out of here. Hello, this is Binary Solo.
Did you just get my email about I'm looking for a video game contractor? I think you guys.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we definitely could use the work.
The idea is we need a branded game for our company. The problem is we're game developers. We're getting older now. If I'm going to be honest, we're getting older now. There's nothing cool about that. So what we need is a branded game for our company that's going to drive awareness, but most importantly, it's going to show the kids that we're still hip, that we're still with it. What's hot right now? What's trending?
Oh, yeah.
What's Twitter saying? What's Vine saying right now? The goal of the game, is to be that much more youthful, that much more cooler than your counterpart. I'm gonna let you guys, work your magic, but all I know is I want a branded game that's gonna drive our company awareness and show that we are hip to everything the youth are hip to. Whether that's dubstep, whether that's Miley Cyrus, I don't care.
All right. Well, I think we might need to do just a little bit of market research.
Absolutely.
Maybe we'll look at some stuff on Vine, just see what's trending and what's hip.
Absolutely.
And we'll try and overhaul PixelDash's this whole image. Yeah.
Guys, I like what I'm hearing. I think it's beautiful. I'll tell you what. Here's the deal. We need it by tomorrow.
Tomorrow, huh? That's really soon. Yeah. It's already 5.
Yeah.
It's already 5:30. We were gonna maybe go home for the day.
Tell you what. Just call me when it's done.
All right. Well, thanks a
lot.
lot.
All right, guys.
Yeah, we're excited to do this, man. We won't disappoint.
Our game is a PixelDash branded game. Like, we want to somehow prove that they're hip through a game, and that's what we're going on. Is that like cool story, bro? Is that like the game? Cool story, bro, the game? This is PixelDash, an interactive media and video game development team from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Baton Rouge is ranked as one of the happiest places in the USA. Founded by Evan Smith and Jason Tate, the company is entirely self-funded through Dev for Hire work, contest winnings, and a spot in the Louisiana Tech Park Incubator. While balancing contract work and their own original game, Swap Drop Poker, they have now partnered with Dark Seas and Fish Factory to kickstart Road Redemption, an homage to the Sega Genesis classic Road Rash. Baton Rouge is 694 miles away from Orlando, Florida. In order to know what genre we should be going for, what type of gameplay we should be going for, we want to know what we think people think is cool.
So it's not a game about PixelDash Studio?
Right.
Okay, it's just a game that makes PixelDash look really cool.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah. Or it makes them look like quote unquote cool.
My head immediately goes to like bro culture, like, yeah bro, I got some tank tops, this is great, sunglasses, aviators.
Should we make our own PixelDash logo?
I was gonna say, we could do both, like...
Yeah, we should totally like rebrand their branding.
what if we make the characters people from their studio?
Right.
But like, make them seem cool. Like, make them all young and make them all hip. Like, no matter how old they are, they're young in our game.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of just like little meme-ish things that we can do like that. You know, Bieber haircuts and Miley Cyrus references, twerking.
Oh yeah,
what?
yeah. Twerking has to be in our game, of course.
Yeah.
There should be a game about twerking.
Yeah. Twerk Quest or something.
You have to. Okay, I think I've got it. I think I've got it.
What if we made the next evolution of QWOP with twerking?
Yeah.
But one person is the left cheek, one person is the right cheek.
It's a real nice haircut.
Hoodies. Are we going like gangster or are we going like hipster? Or is it like gangsters versus hipsters?
I feel like I've like just recently read some kind of like Facebook list of annoying things about millennials. Yeah.
Do we want to do that, or do we want to go younger though?
Miley Cyrus, you mentioned.
Yeah.
Maybe we're old because it's hard to think of these things.
Yeah.
Scott, you can chime in here too. Speak for the younger generation.
Justin Bieber.
Auto-tune?
Still exhausted from delivering a game to Fiken Media the day before, we work well into the night, struggling to figure out how to make PixelDash look cool. The only two things we could agree on were the things Evan mentioned they thought were cool: Miley Cyrus and dubstep.
We're up late last night. Got some good stuff done on the Wreckingball dubstep game that we're making for PixelDash. I'm trying to make some fake dubstep music, some nice dubstep drops for when your Wrecking Ball smashes into demons and buildings. Diego, you did a big art push last night. What all have you gotten done?
Got a couple buildings, a plane that flies through the air, our girl on a wrecking ball, she's wearing a hard hat and boots, not much else. Yeah, there's that.
Nothing else, in fact.
There we go.
Chad, what do you got going on right now?
I'm working on making things destruct. I need to make it so that things explode in a fit of glory.
Oh, it's raining.
It's a producer, I think it's Evan from PixelDash.
All right. See what's...
Hi, this is Binary Solo.
Hey, Zeb, it's Evan. How's it going?
I think we have a pretty good concept that should make PixelDash look really cool and really up to date.
Amazing. I know you guys have been working hard. We've got a small problem. We talked to the CEO last night. The CEO's daughter doesn't like this idea. What we were able to work out is he's going to play it. Everybody's going to be on board. We're going to be on board and behind that as long as this game has hula hoops in it.
Hula hoops. I mean, it's a little late in the game to add in something like that, but
That's just, it is what it is. Hula hoops or nothing.
hula hoops it is.
Great. Thanks, guys. Look forward to seeing it.
Okay, and we'll see you in
Okay,
New Orleans
great.
at 7:30. Okay.
Right before we roll into the Big Easy to finally meet this mysterious producer from PixelDash, we race to integrate the curveball, as Zeb begins to lay out the second half of our level, a descent into hell. We're trying to cram a bunch of stuff in right now because we're going to lose like probably 3 hours to hanging out tonight when we meet PixelDash in Barcadia.
Freshest game jam minutes
Yep. Just trying to get in.
Glittering away. Like that. There they go. There's the moments of your life passing, you know, while you sit in a van.
The art's in for the most part, but the basic idea is that the haters are little devil guys that are out to try to cut you down. The idea is that if you pass them and you don't take them out, then they have a chance to reach out and chop at your chain. The boss actually is another demon, and he carries with him like a big tablet with inscriptions. Your finishing task for the level was basically to destroy the tablet carried by the imp.
I'm putting flames in the world right now. Kick-ass, awesome flames. Look at that. When you go into the pit of hell, glorious flames. We're running a little late. Putting posers in the game right now. They have a secret name. We're calling them latchers. They latch onto your wrecking ball.
We arrive in New Orleans, the Big Easy, unsure of whether we'll rock it like a hurricane or end up ourselves being rocked.
We are playing a sneak peek of Road Redemption, which is totally awesome. They were kind enough to show us a really early build. And to the people who like Kickstarter supported this game, they are taking very good care of you. Here, try the guns.
Use it for one.
Yeah.
What do you think so far of Road Redemption?
I'm pretty pumped, actually. It's bringing back childhood memories for me.
With less than an hour to go, most of the features have been coded and drawn. Now, the pressure mounts on Zeb to make sure all the assets get into the game.
Too many latchers on it. Trying to get those every last minute thing shoved into this game so that we can show PixelDash.
Where are we right now?
We're in the parking lot of PixelDash right now. I'm trying to do a playthrough and the game is currently a little too hard.
Once you set it once, it will. Just the prefab itself from there won't hang on to any references to other prefabs. Yeah, you can just stay at the top if it's about survival.
I tried that already. like there's airplanes that are too high that they just clip you. Oh my god.
Here we are at PixelDash Studios. This is Evan and Claire, and they're going to show us around the whole office.
Right on. Okay. So yeah, welcome. We're in the Louisiana Technology Park. This is our space. We actually started here in like a shared space in an incubator, just Jason and I. And now we are 9 full-time and 4 part-time. Everyone we do kind of wears a lot of hats, and which is a pun we use all the time because I wear hats all the time. Me too. This side is mainly programming, with the exception of Josh in the back corner. He's doing art. So this is kind of focus on, yeah, he gets his own corner. So this side focus on poker, Swap Drop Poker, which is a mobile game we're going to release in 3 months. And then the other side is all design and marketing, and obviously laid back, casual atmosphere. And we kind of balance contract work and our own original IPs, and that's how we make it work.
How long would you say it's taken you to ramp up to kind of this size? Like, did it happen pretty quick or just more recently?
It took about 2 years. So it started as Jason and I freelancing just at our homes. And then we ended up forming the company, and Jason was still working at his 9 to 5 as a software engineer. And so we started that way and chipping away at it and doing client work.
I worked for quite a while doing basically 2 jobs. You know, just with the ultimate goal of always being able to make that leap. So it was just the constant work and hustle to be able to get to that point financially to where I felt the company was doing well enough and stable enough.
You had mentioned the Kickstarter. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure.
You guys also are managing that with another team too. Just kind of wanted to hear that story a little bit.
Correct. So we're kind of an extension of the development team for Road Redemption. Was the Kickstarter campaign. Basically partnering with Dark Seas and co-developing. They were primarily programmers at the time. And what started is just kind of getting our help with some art assets turned into more of a collaboration, and now it's just become a full-fledged kind of co-development.
I'm the spokesperson on the Road Redemption campaign. I handle the community management at this point, so whenever the campaign was happening, we were putting in 20-hour days, over 30 days. So you have to go between that mass communication and that social media to like actually connect on a human level.
Just so we get a chance to say it too, I mean, Jason played the role of the sort of...
Evan.
I'm sorry. Evan played the role of Jason. No, I'm just kidding. Evan played the role of the douchey producer for our Dev for Hire project, but in real life, he's a very nice guy.
I called as this character that I hate, and basically tried to be and really didn't really care what they thought about the project, and want to make sure they just got on it, and wanted to make sure it was in a hurry. ASAP's got to be done. It's an emergency. There's no time to talk about it, no time to work out the details, no time to make sure they're paid up front, and we'll figure it out later. Just give me the product. It was kind of what I called as, and it made me sick to my stomach every time I hung up the phone, but I thought it might be interesting for the show.
What are you nervous about? The response to it?
I think we went with a little bit of a racy game, but
Yeah.
but I also think that they might enjoy that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Hope so.
All right.
It's terrifying.
Okay.
Oh, well, here we go. They did. Whoa! Body slams.
This is awesome.
That is good TV.
We're looking for feedback on what's fun, what you guys think is interesting, and then we're going to take that feedback and we're going to run with it on the way home, and then we'll come up with the final finished product.
In the words of Bon Jovi, we're halfway there.
Yeah, and we're living on a prayer. We sort of put ourselves in the role of Dev for Hire to PixelDash, or the character of Evan as a pseudo douche producer.
We were looking for a branded game
Yeah.
for 2014.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure we're still with it.
Yeah.
We know we're getting older. We don't want anyone else to know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so without much further ado, here we go.
This was the problem.
Your obsession with the plane, you just don't like it.
Oh, Battletoads.
A very literal thing.
What the hell is that thing?
Oh, those are posers. Oh, you could crush the area underneath.
just lightly tapping them with a wrecking ball. Smash it. Perhaps you could use the wrecking ball. Hit the spike. Kill it. Can I check and make sure that the spike has...
Alright, open up the scene, delete the spike.
Oh no, it's not! I don't think you can destroy that last spike, so maybe it is. And these both have to go. Yeah. Oh yeah, not destructible.
Oh, it's not destructible? just make the other one destructible.
I made it in a van.
After a week of jamming, we're headed home and no one could be happier.
They talked a lot about the look and feel of explosions and destruction in the game and how fun that wants to be and how kind of kinetic it wants to feel and sound. So we're going to try and do some improvements there. We got a lot of great feedback, and there's a lot of stuff that we could do, but only a limited amount of time before we have to just let it go. So we're just jamming away.
Turn left onto Highway 73 north/Louisiana 73 north/Route 73 north/State 73 north/State Highway 73 north/State Route 73 north/Jefferson Highway.
We're about, I want to say, an hour out from Houston, on our way back to Austin, Texas. I guess that's that, man.
I'm gonna say, get ready to pencils down. I'm coming around the corner.
All right.
Take it slow. Take it slow.
Here we are, guys.
All right. No more work.
Good stuff, guys.
Just copying files. Here we are, home sweet home.
Everything's in. It's
everything that we were able to get in, got in.
I'm a little disappointed,
to
be honest.
I'm pretty happy with what it's.
I think we came really close, but we didn't make it. We didn't quite make it, in my humble opinion.
I feel good about what we accomplished. Like, I feel good about the visits that we had with the indie developers. Like, I feel like those were super successful and super interesting to get a window into those worlds. I mean, I think I was better at just like laying out the level by hand for Wreckingball. Like, I just think I probably needed to go through the experience of trying that tile editor in order to know that it's not worth it. How do you feel? Are you
I'm pretty exhausted.
Are you disappointed?
No, I feel really good about what we got
I
done.
do too.
Maybe that's just because a lot of features were on me that I didn't get fully in.
We spent two to 3 days on each of these games. We actually got some sleep, and I think for the amount of time we put in, we got a lot out.
Yeah, it feels like we're getting further faster.
Yeah, I think we're only going to get better.
Yeah. Yeah, on the whole, I think the Indie Van game jammed.